lovely friends, long time no see. I'm sorry I've been away for so long, but those of you who follow me on Instagram will know that as well as my health deteriorating since the last time I spoke to you, I also had a very big operation 6 weeks ago. But I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm doing a lot better. I've still got a long way to go. But I thought I would start filming again. I have still been stitching throughout all this. And in fact, that's one of my finishes up there. That's Happy Hedgehogs by Lakeside Needlecraft, which was a stitch along. And as usual, it wouldn't be one of my videos without my mum phoning, would it? Right, I'm back now. Sorry about that. Yeah, I can't even remember what I was talking about now, but I think I was just showing you my calendar creatures. When I was on steroids, my face went really big, and it's still not fully gone down yet because I was on it for so long, and I'm really self-conscious of that. But there's Charlie. Charlie, let's say hi. There you go, you got a little hello there. But yeah, I'll show you. I have had a few finishes since I last saw you, and I've had, I think, 2 starts and finishes as well. So I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you my stitching journal and where I'm up to with that. And I'll show you what I'm currently working on. I'm not going to go through all of my whips simply because like I am mainly focusing on my SALs at the moment because SALs are taking up all the time, even though like I wanted to get my the lighthouse one that I'm doing for my dad finished. But that's not even because it was on my big frame. It's not had a look in because I was stitching in bed. Because I was pretty much bedbound for the last 7 months. So I needed things that I could easily stitch in bed. So it was things on a Q-snap, and I couldn't put that on a Q-snap. There was just no way it would go. So yeah, so that's not had much of a look in, unfortunately. But my life's just taken over with SALs, and I keep saying I'm not going to do any. I wasn't going to do any this year apart from Calendar Creatures, which was the only one that it was my own SAL, and that's the one that I haven't kept up with. I haven't stitched on that since March. But like I've got 2 more starting this month. Maloka Designs, Megan, she's doing another free SAL, mandala animal. We don't know what it is. You will see she did a secret stitch along finished last month, I think. So you will see that when I'm showing you the things that I've finished. But I think it was so successful that she's doing another one. And I'm also starting Caterpillar cross stitch of like given hints of what their Christmas one is going to be, and I'm like, oh god, so I've ended up, and it looks really nice, so I've ended up signing up for that one as well. I'm like, another one. But yeah, oh, and I think since I last saw you as well, I can't even remember if I said I was doing it, the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery one, the Castle Homecoming. In fact, that's my current whip at the moment. I'm just looking at it, so yeah, I'm just all saled up at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around. I'll show you what I finished, I'll show you my journal, and I'll show you what I'm stitching on at the moment. Alright, this is what I'm currently working on at the moment. This is Castle Homecoming by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I'm a month behind. I just finished off Clue 3 yesterday, and I've still got Clue 4 to finish, which is the latest one. I've not even started it yet, but Clue 4 is the only problem I find with the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I find there's far too much stitching each release, because I mean I had to do that whole dragon, and that took me ages. And you know, bear in mind as well, I've got the time to stitch. You know, somebody who is working, somebody who's got kids to look after, you just wouldn't get the amount of time, you know, to stitch it all. Well, I don't think anyway. But yeah, but I think part one was, or was it just the unicorn, I think, and some of the flags, and then we had part two, I think, with the wizard and all the bridge. Oh, I can't even remember which part was which. And then we had like the knight and the dragon. He's roasting marshmallows on his little stick. Some mushrooms around there. So like next, I've got to fill in all the grass and water under here, and there's like a Loch Ness monster there. So that's what I'm working on next. So that's that. Now, just trying to hold the camera still. I'll show you. This next one is by Maloka Designs. That's upside down. And this was a start and a finish since I've last seen you. There we go. And that's a mandala squirrel. So that was a secret stitch along in 6 parts. There was one, it was in 6 parts, and it was every 2 weeks. So I would imagine that the next one's going to be the same. Oh, I forgot to say, by the way, that one is stitched on 32 count Valor by Picture This Plus 2/2 using the called for colours. Yeah, sorry about that. This one is stitched on, I'm trying to think, it's 32 count, I think it's plush, yeah, 32 count plush by Fortnite Fabrics, and it was actually in my Black Needle Society nice list box this last time, and I used the called for colours, yeah, 2/2 full cross. And then the next one, it was a caterpillar cross stitch along. It was the British Isles Adventures. That's upside down as well. And this was stitched on, I think this is 28 count. I think it was just called, blue or grey or whatever the colour was. I can't remember. It was the called for fabric. I can't get it all in on there. Oh yeah, just about. It's just the little islands at the top that have got missed off. But yeah, I live round about there-ish on the British Isles. But yeah, so there's like a different sort of symbol that relates to like the areas. So like near me, I've got a football or a soccer ball, but we call it football obviously here. I'm assuming it's for the National Football Museum, which is based at Manchester United's grounds, I think. And then Blackpool Tower as well, which is just north of me, and I'm sort of in between the two. Well, actually, I'm probably covered over by the football, but yeah, I really like that. But I bought the kit for that, so it's like the kit fabric and the kit colours and everything. So yeah, I did finish another one, but I haven't got it with me to show you. But just in my journal, I've got a picture of it. And I only realised today because I've been putting pictures of my finishes in, and I haven't done a picture of my squirrel. But that's like my finishes for the year. But yeah, I've not done the squirrel, but that was a start and a finish. And I did that for my mum's friend, my mum's friend's daughter-in-law. But yeah, my mum's friend, she had another grandchild, a little girl, and I'd done this version for her grandson in the boy version in blues, and so she asked if I'd be able to do it again, like with the pink version. So I did do. So, and I actually took that one into hospital with me, and I stitched on that whilst I was in hospital. So yeah, so that's what, I mean, like I said, I'm not going to show you everything that I'm working on. I'll just show it you as I work on it. So I'm going to get on with this one now. Oh, I was going to show you my journal as well, because I did show this when I got it. This is the journal by Stitching Cabin that I'm using to record everything that I'm working on. But I can show you just how much I've been stitching by looking at, I can find the right page. It's hard doing this through the camera. Just talk amongst yourselves for a minute. That page. Yeah, that shows like what I've been stitching on, and I did have like quite a big gap for a while, like when I really wasn't feeling well, and you know, I just mainly, I was on my computer. But this is how much I've been stitching the last few months. That was when I was like in hospital and recovering immediately, because I was in intensive care for 6 days, so I obviously didn't get any stitching done then, and then I only picked it up a couple of times while I was in hospital. But then you can see like all this past month since I've been home, done lots of stitching, and that's today. Obviously I've already recorded today's, yeah, because I forgot to say at the beginning of the video, it's Friday the 1st of September. So yeah, so that's how much I've been stitching. I'll just show you last month's, where are we, August. So that was everything that I was stitching on. So like the baby girl at the beginning of the month, then I went on to the Stitching Cabin, Sal, and then I've been stitching on Castle Homecoming for the past few weeks, because I think when I first picked it up, I think all I'd done was that bit and this along the top. So I've done like the wizard, all of that bit, and then this since I've picked it up again. But yeah, so that's like just my example from August. Those are my goals, which I'm not doing very well with my goals. I've not ticked Castle Homecoming because that was only if I complete the part that was latest released, which I haven't even started it yet. And then towards the back, oh yeah, I put that in there, and so that's September. This is everything that, those are all my whips. But as you can see, I only stitched on those certain ones. But yeah, so you can see, even though I might not have been talking to you, I have been keeping busy. So I'm going to crack on, and I'll talk to you at the end of the day and show you what I've done. So I'll see you later. Good morning. It's Saturday the 2nd of September. I think it's around about 10 AM. We've actually got a lovely day. We've hardly had any summer this year. It's been a rubbish summer, although I've spent most of it inside being ill, so I'm going to make the most of it. It's meant to be a nice few days, and I'm going to stitch outside. So as you can see, we've got beautiful blue sky. Got Poppy up there, just the other side of my window. Hey Pops! Pops! Right above my head now. Hey Pops! She's the only one out with me at the moment. But sorry I didn't get back to yesterday, but I didn't do much stitching. All I did was that green bit there. I've been getting a lot of migraines, and unfortunately I got a migraine, so it didn't seem worth coming back just to show you that. But I'm all set up outside. I've got my stand out here, so I'm going to try and get some stitching done now, aren't we Pops? Yep. So hopefully I'll get back to you later with some progress. Hey Charlie, you come out to join me? It's Charlie's usual position while I'm stitching outside. Isn't it, Charlie? Not taking me on. Good morning. It is just after 10 AM on Sunday the 3rd of September, and again I'm sorry I didn't get back to you yesterday, but I was a bit unwell in the afternoon, and oh hey baby Jess. And yeah, I ended up going to bed, so I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. We've got Andy in as well. Andy Pandy. Nope, no, nothing. Anyway, This is all I managed yesterday. Got some more done on the grass under here. I'm going to plod on with it today in the hope that I can actually manage to keep going on it. But yeah, hopefully I'll talk to you later. Good morning, it's 20 to 9 in the morning on Monday, the 4th of September. And yes, once again, I didn't get back to you yesterday. I think we might as well forget about saying I'll update you at the end of the day. I just update you every morning when I'm telling you what I'm up to. But yeah, I didn't get all that much done again yesterday because I'm in a game mode at the moment, a gaming mode, and it's really difficult because it's calling to me all the time. But anyway, I'll show you what I got done. It doesn't look like a lot because I had to unpick some of that because I'd forgotten to go up there where it goes up. And I mean, you can see where I was stitching down there. And even though nobody would have ever known, I would have known. So I decided to unpick it all and restitch it. So I actually did a lot more than it looks like. But I'm going to try and crack on with it today. All this bit under here, it's only going to be a few stitches high, the green, because that's water there and there's like a Loch Ness monster in there. So I'm hoping that bit should go quite quickly. But we shall see. I'm all set up for the day. I've got everything I need beside me. Obviously I have to keep getting up to make more brews, but I'm just hoping I'm not going to be tempted too much by that. But there's a few things, like podcasts I want to listen to, and I just thought rather than, because like you can watch it as well, I thought I'll use that rather than just use my phone. So probably a bad idea. And I've got my buried under there at the moment. It's a headband that's got earphones in. So I look really stupid while wearing it, but it's a lot more comfortable because I've only got really small ears and I find the earbuds really difficult to keep in. So that's my handy pandy on there. But yeah, I'm going to get going now. I've got Charlie down here for company as always. He's never far away from me. Are you, Charlie? He's 14 years old now. You had a birthday, didn't you? In July. So anyway, I'm going to crack on. It's going to be another lovely day. It's meant to be up to 26 degrees for us today. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. Maybe low 80s, which for us is really hot. So I'm going to enjoy it because by the time the sun's at its warmest, I'm in the shade. So I'll be fine. I'm going to crack on. And I'll speak to you all tomorrow, not later, tomorrow. Bye. Good morning everyone, it's 8:15 in the morning on Thursday the either 7th or 8th of September. I can't quite remember even though I've just looked, but it's Thursday. I'm sorry I've not spoken to you for a few days. I've not been so good actually, and I've been doing a lot of sleeping the past couple of days. Obviously I'm still healing, so I guess these things are going to happen, and also as well I'm still struggling with eating, which probably isn't helping either. I did speak to my doctor yesterday though. She's prescribing me some more build-up drinks, and hopefully she's going to get me seen by a dietitian as well. She doesn't seem that concerned really that I've not got an appetite yet, but I have lost like over 11 kilograms like since the operation, so you know that's like 10% of my body weight, well more than 10% of my body weight, so it's a lot to lose. Obviously, I mean I need to lose the weight, but you know, not in this way. Anyway, I have done a little bit of stitching yesterday, and I did manage a little bit the day before, but nothing much. So I'll just show you, just trying to avoid the pattern. But I've now finished all the grass along the bottom. I'm just going back and filling in. You can see like where there's little gaps here. It's just this lighter colour green. I made a start yesterday over there, so I've just got to finish off over here, then I'll start on this bit. But yeah, so I'm going to crack on with this, although I don't know how much I'll get done today because my brother's going to be here and my mum comes as well. My brother's doing some jobs for me and I've got a new bed going in, although it's not a new bed, it's just new to me. And then I've got somebody coming from the water company to fit a water meter, which will hopefully help me save some money on my bills. So it's going to be quite a busy day, hence why my carers had to drag me out of my bed this morning, wearing clothes that are just like way too big for me. Huge, but yeah, never mind. Anyway, there's Charlie down there, my ever-present little buddy. Everybody else has disappeared. It's like mummy comes out, they go in. So, but Charlie's always there, aren't you, Charlie? Charlie! Yeah, no, not talking. But yeah, I'm going to crack on with this. And my brother will be here in an hour. The water people could be here literally any time because it said 8 AM onwards. So, yep, I'll see you later. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday the 8th of September. It's not quite 8 AM and I've already been up, showered, dressed, what have you, for a bit. So I'm sat out here now. We've got with us Mikey up there. Down there we've got Missy and Charlie. We've got Andy up there and Poppy there. Not sure where baby Jess is actually, but I've not seen her this morning. I don't know where she'll be around somewhere. But yeah, they're not too happy at the moment, the poor little kitties, because I had to shut them out of my bedroom yesterday because of paint in the windowsill. It hadn't dried off yet. So they had to spend the night. They had like the run of the catio and they had the craft room. But that was all. I couldn't let them into the other part of the house because I needed to leave my bedroom door open to enable to get some fresh air, so I didn't like choke on paint fumes in the night. So yeah, so Missy's still not very happy, but other than that everybody's okay. I'll show you what I did yesterday. I can't put my little light on at the moment because I've got no electricity because I can't open my window, but yeah, I finished off doing all the lighter bits of green and I started on the blue in the pond. But I say Thursdays are always, well, usually a busy day for me with having my mum and my brother here, and I got the new bed in, so I had to help coordinate that. I wasn't allowed to like lift anything or do anything. Mum put me in a chair and I just had to sit and direct. But yeah, and then I was absolutely shattered after that. I've been trying to come off my strong painkillers, and I also found out that it's been masking quite a bit of abdominal pain from where I've had like the incisions and my muscles pulled and everything during surgery, so unfortunately I had to go back on them. But yeah, so I was in quite a bit of pain from that last night. But anyway, I'm hoping to crack on with this water this morning and we'll see how far we get. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Good morning, everyone. It's 10:15 on Saturday the 9th of September. I hope you're all going to be having a good weekend. I'm sure we will here. As you can see, Charlie's having a busy start to the weekend. He's just moved. He was fast asleep. Who else have we got? I think we've only got baby Jess. She's up there. You just see her. Everybody else is inside. It's a really, really, really warm morning and very, very muggy. But yeah, this is what I got done yesterday anyway. I finished off the water and did some lilies, and yeah, that was it. I've just this morning just stitched the top of that toadstool, and then I remembered that I hadn't filmed, so yeah, but that's all I've done this morning. So as you can see, I am almost up to date. I've just got the monster there, the Loch Ness monster, and there's a blob thing which I'm not sure what it is yet, that's also there, and then I'm finally up to date. Although not for long, because the next part will be out soon, and I don't know, can't remember which part's next, but I think there's trolls under the bridge there. That's what all that space is for. I mean, I love it. I have to say, I really do love it, but there is so much stitching in each release. I feel like you just need to dedicate, your whole time to it and do nothing else. but I've not done any of my other monthlies yet, so I've just been working monogamously. I can't say that word. You know what I mean, though. I've just been working solely on this. But yeah, I'm going to get on with it. Like I say, it's a really hot one again today. I think tomorrow's meant to be the last day of the heat wave, and then it's cooling off after that. But I've loved sitting out here though, because I've missed so much of it this summer with not being well. But at least I've been given a week of nice hot weather. It will be nice to have cooler nights, so I must say it's been very, very hot to sleep. It's a good job I can sleep with my fan on, because at least I've had that. Well, at least nice thing about being single, I've no other hot body to share a bed with. That could be a good or a bad thing, I don't know, but anyway, we won't go there. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave you all to it. I hope you have a nice weekend, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye. Hello Floss Tube, it's Tuesday the 12th of September. It's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sorry I've not spoken to you for a few days. I just had a bit of a break from stitching, and I've been doing some colouring. That's what you're looking at now. And yeah, and I've just been really sleepy this past day or two, so sorry, that's baby Jess just saying hello to the camera, aren't you? See, I've just been sleeping a lot, but anyway, I've decided, even though it's 10 to 2 in the afternoon, which is late for me, I've decided to pick up my stitching. Well, I say late, I mean I didn't really get up and about till 11ish today, so yeah, so I've only been up a few hours. But anyway, yeah, so I coloured that. This is from Joanna Basford's World of Flowers. I coloured that one and that one, and then I've just started working on, it's a double page spread. Oops, my paper's fallen out. I just started working up there as well. But the stitching bug's calling me again. The cats are all gathering because even though it's not their tea time till 4 o'clock, they've decided to start pestering me now. So Charlie's in the window as well. As you can see, we're back indoors now because the weather's changed. The heat wave finished on Sunday. That was the last hot day, and it's freezing today. Because in fact, I've got my blanket on my legs here. So yeah, so we're going back to stitching on the little Loch Ness monster down here. I can't see where I'm looking at all because baby Jess is stood right in front of me, but hopefully you're seeing the pond down there, and I'm going to carry on stitching with that, and I believe the next part comes out sometime this week. So I feel like I'm only just catching up, and the next bit will be out. I do find there is too much stitching in these releases every month, because unless you're working on it monogamously and have a lot of time, there's just no time to do it. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to crack on with that. Like I say, I hope you're looking at the thing, because baby Jess is just really in the way, aren't you? Yeah. Anyway, I shall say goodbye to you, and I'll try and get some stitching done. Bye everyone. Good morning Floss Tube. Well, just about morning, it's 10 to 12. It's Wednesday the 13th of September. I had a bit of a late start again today. I've not been so good again, and well, I wasn't so good overnight either, but anyway, made an effort this morning, well, as late as it is, but yeah, so I'm just sat here. I've got Mikey here, and I've got baby Jess behind me. Hey baby Jess. And I'm just about to start stitching for the day. I didn't get much done yesterday, unfortunately. I was just working on the back of the Loch Ness monster thing, and then he's got a frog on his back as well. That's his head coming up there. I'm really hoping that I can get this finished today, because I've not worked on anything else yet this month. I'm sorry that this is all you've seen on this vlog, because I will be uploading it tomorrow. So who knows, hopefully for the last day tomorrow you might get to see something different. It might just be a plain, well, I don't know, anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to crack on. I'm watching my favourite Prisoner Cell Block H. I'm still plodding my way through I've got all of the episodes on DVD, all like 600 and something of them. I'm still plodding my way through. I have seen it all before, but not for a very long time. So yeah, so that's my plan for today. So I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Bye. Well, it's still Wednesday and I thought I'd come back to show you this. Yes, I am finally up to date. I think the new part is due out any day now, but for a very short period of time I'm up to date. So glad, because when I started working on this I think I only had that bit done, and I think him, or maybe most of him, and I've done all that. It's taken a long time, but yes. Oh yeah, I worked on all the bridge as well. I did all that as well, so yeah, really glad to be up to date. Now to move on to the next thing. Alright, this is what I'm working on now. I'm sorry I'm not showing it all, it's just I didn't want to take it out of the Q-Snap. But this is the free mini calendar by Stitching Cabin, and she releases a new block each month. There's no cost to them, but you can pay an amount if you want. I'm stitching them all together, and this is September's, and there's only 2 colours in that, so, well, with the exclusion of the bit of black back stitching, there's only 2 colours, so hopefully that should go quite quick. But yeah, I'll work on that and get it finished before I pick up the next part of the Frosted Pumpkin Castle Homecoming. That's what I was trying to say. So I'll crack on with this and I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, YouTube. It's Thursday the 14th of September. It's just gone 7:30 in the morning, and well, in fact I've already started stitching and then I remembered I hadn't recorded, so but I've literally only done those few stitches there. But yeah, this is what I got done yesterday on my monthly thing calendar, can't think of words. Yeah, I got a lot done. I actually stayed up till midnight last night, which is amazing for me because I'm usually in bed by sort of 7:30 at the latest. So yeah, so I got lots done. It's amazing what you do when you stay up. So this is the last bit of this first vlog, the first vlog back after me being so ill. So I'm still not right. It's going to be a long recovery, but you know, at least I am on the road to recovery now, which is a good thing. So I'm going to log off and I'll see you all in the next vlog. Bye.